the first time, we're going to do video of some unboxing videos of stuff.
And not of Stan's junk.
Right.
That's why Stan's not in here.
Which might I add?
Hey, there's too much glare on the camera. Now, we have shot a couple videos, and we're big fans of comic books and wrestling, and oh yeah, here, Eddie, too sweet, bro. And but we also got the WWE Slam Crate. So without further ado, the first thing we're going to look at is the brand new first edition Loot Crate, or as we call it in the biz, Slam Crate.
All right, now I know it's a couple weeks old.
Couple weeks.
Sorry, our schedules.
Well, and we did entrust it to somebody else, and we got nothing but a video of junk.
Everybody wants to see junk.
Literally and figuratively.
No, really, everybody wants to see junk.
So we have, of course,
they like my junk. What do you want me to say?
Of course, it's already been open. So we're just gonna pop it open, and
this just in.
And by now, some of you may have already seen some videos, but hey, this is our first foray in it.
Yes.
And as we get better, as we get more, we're going to do it.
And it won't be as entertaining, probably.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, no. It'll be more entertaining, gentlemen.
Because Stan won't be on it.
Look at the camera.
Nah. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to behave.
Look at the camera, damn it.
All right. All right, so as you open it up, you see it's got the WWE ring on the inner cover. It says WWE Slam Crate.
Which
cool graphics.
It's probably upside down, though. Should probably rotate it.
If you want to kind of stand on your head or turn your phone upside down.
It's in mirror writing, and it's also it's just weird. Okay, just go with it.
Go with it.
But being the first thing, here's the thing: Brian and I have purchased different boxes and different crates from different companies, and the really thing that got us excited about this was the fact that this was the first box not to definitely include
Pops.
You know, Pops are fun. But
Pops.
Do you need boxes every month with Pops in them?
Pops. Well, let me see the Ric Flair Pop. We're going to bring out the Nature Boy. We're going to have the Nature Boy guest host with us.
Target exclusive.
In front of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Been out for a while. So Nate,
there's to you.
Our official mascot.
So if you see this on eBay, it is still mint in box.
Yes. Mm-hmm. However, Nate's got to be Nate. You know, I'm sure he's got an airport story for us if we ask him hard enough. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's get in the box.
Let's get in the box.
Nothing wrong with the way you said that.
You go first. I'll let you go first.
No,
grab an item. You go first.
All right, so the first thing... I can't do that.
Get in the box.
One of the things that wasn't, you know, a secret was the T-shirt. Now, for the first month T-shirt, we got bada bing, bada boom, realest guys in the room, Enzo and Cass. Now, I will say that as a graphic, as a T-shirt collector that I am, it's a quality T-shirt. It's a quality design, something cool that one you can't get anywhere else.
Correct.
And they hit it. Who was big at the time this crate came out? Enzo and Cass. You know, so good T-shirt.
Now, I do think this was on TV for only one appearance.
Yes.
So
I believe that was a Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
And I'll be honest and say, when I first saw it on TV, I was kind of bummed because I said, you know, hey, the whole point about a crate is, what am I going to get? But then, oh, wait a minute, there's the T-shirt. Woo! But then you never saw it again except at pay-per-views.
Right.
Saw it tonight. So, there's the T-shirt.
Anything on the back?
Anything on the back of the T-shirt? Nothing on the back.
Nothing.
And so that you all know it's not a fake, there's the WWE.
Logo.
One thing to point out, guys, you may want to point out in the collar, it does say WWE Slam Crate exclusive.
Nice one from the voice off the camera. Oh, sorry, we moved the camera angle so you can't snap in the frame now. But
oh, yes, he can.
Get out of here.
Voila, gone. All right, Brian, what's in there? What else is in there?
Oh man, so let's just randomly go through here.
Ooh.
And we're gonna pull out one of my daughter's favorites, the Sasha Banks glasses, shiny metallic blue.
Mm.
And this is what you paid to see, ladies and gentlemen.
Right
Brian, 1/3 of the Triple Threat as a legit boss.
Legit. You know how it works? I won't put my butt out there. No.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't think I've ever seen our viewership go down live before.
Hey, they go down.
Oh!
So,
down where?
Down here.
So this is how those people feel on videos going,
What do you get all squeaky boys for?
I can feel our career
All
dying.
right, so as you
It's
can
been
tell,
nice to know you.
as you can tell, these fit my big fat head. So I think I'll wear them for the rest of the video.
All right, cool. So randomly picking, we've got an NXT iron-on patch.
So do you have
For those people who have things
like a jean jacket?
that need patches.
Or backpacks. If you're a teenage kid, put that on your backpack.
No, I think it's a jean jacket.
T-shirt.
Jean jacket. You don't put patches on T-shirts. I mean,
Collar
you put
shirt?
patches on like
On a hat?
on like Girl Scout vest. How cool would that be? You gotta
But,
go see
again,
Gotta go see an NXT
At the bottom
show,
it says
go see
Loot
NXT
Crate,
show.
NXT iron-on patch.
You just rushing this, huh?
No,
Man.
I'm American. I'm not Russian.
Look at the damn camera, damn it.
Hey, with these on, you can't tell.
True.
All right, so
Except when your head's
You're just naturally cross-eyed.
yeah, I can't see nothing right now. All right, so we have an
I just pulled out a
awesome
lottery ticket.
for $5 million.
The numbers are 1, 12.
All right, so we have an Austin Aries Topps trading card. First in the line of the big NXT logo. It's a promo.
Promo card.
P1. However, I did not get the autograph.
And there was 100 randomly inserted, like random, let's say, inserted cards autographed by Austin Aries. And out of the 4 boxes that the
Corner to
corner
team.
family has gotten,
None of us can.
0 of randomly inserted 100 autographs came to us. And also, let's do the precursor of there will be no video on the Mega Crate with any of us.
Yeah, I still have to see.
We didn't get it.
I still have to see if there's actual
Still-
video for it.
Still wondering if it actually exists.
Oh,
Or
it
it's just
exists.
like a promo thing, like, hey,
No, it exists.
it's out there, really?
It's out there.
And they go to like somebody's home and say, hey, put all this stuff in front of the camera and say you want it.
5 lucky people.
All right, next.
Is it my turn?
It can be your turn.
No, it's your turn.
You can go.
I just did Austin
You
Aries.
got the boss glasses, so you're the boss.
go.
The boss says you go.
All right, so randomly.
What's this?
Ooh. It's labeled the first.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I lost it.
Technical
Now let's
difficulties,
go to
ladies and
this.
gentlemen.
I'm going to show you this.
Okay, for those of you who are at home.
give me this.
oh.
Now, this is a pin, and
Pen.
a pin.
Pin.
A pin. Now, some words that I've heard, some people that we've talked to have said that this is going to be an ongoing thing in the crates. Is going to be a different pin, maybe a different title each time. I will say that the pin is of the Winged Eagle world title. It is a high quality pin. It is an awesome looking pin, actually. It is one of those that I look at going, I really don't want to take it out of the wrapper, but who knows? One day it might. But it's a high quality pin. And Stan, didn't you say that they're going for as high as what, $60?
On eBay, I did see they were going for $20 a pop.
$20.
That's not including shipping.
That's the
He
price
talks
of
good
the
game
crate.
until it's recorded. But yeah, $20.
Price of the crate. I think you said 22.
Let me
Nope. You're not. Oh, you gonna
Oh,
pin the
You
view
gonna
closer.
pin
Just
it
a
up?
closer view there for you of the
Wow.
Winged Eagle belt.
Ooh.
Pin? There you go, gentlemen.
So
extreme close up.
I am going to say though that I will get cork board, and if they continue to put pins in, I will put my cork board up and put the pins in.
Now we're
I
coming
think
from
it's
our
fine.
live, the first ever broadcast from the Corner to Corner Broadcasting Studio in Brian's attic. But it's also known as the Toy Haven comic book collecting den.
Let's not tell everybody. It might be
This is
some,
worldwide.
He doesn't leave the door unlocked at all.
No. Very few people have ever graced this.
All right, Brian,
My turn.
What's next in the box? What's in the box?
I'm leaving that for you.
Are you gonna leave it for me?
That's-
Well, we'll
that's
go
yours.
last on that one. All right, so I'm gonna let's do the Mitch plant. there is an actual working plant here, and there are seeds in this thing, and
they are plant seeds of the legal kind. May I add?
Correct. So it's got
These
a nice,
were not shipped from Colorado.
nice WWE logo, and then the name of the plant on the back. And this would have to be one of my least favorite items in the thing.
It's Mitch.
It goes back to the Dean Ambrose storyline where he had his own Dean Ambrose Asylum show or whatever it was called.
The Ambrose Asylum.
The Ambrose Asylum, and he had his plant Mitch that Jericho came out and killed.
Oh wait,
hold on. Let me hand it to our assistant.
Didn't hate you boy is drunk.
What's new? And this is what Mitch looks like, semi close up.
All right. Get that camera out of my face. There. You just edit it out to that'll be the Mitch.
And we are live also on Spreaker.com, where they can find us every single Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right, tomorrow night live for the
simulcast of Survivor Series.
What?
4 hours.
It's a long time, folks.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. Every time you put up this, you got to do the woo.
Let me put a disclaimer. Does not come in the box.
He's not in the box.
He's not in the box.
All right, so this is another item out of the box.
Target.
Now I will say, for a slam crate, for any kind of loot crate, it does have enough. It does have several items in the box. It's not like it's one big item and then kind of piddly stuff. That we've seen in some boxes that you get over time. But this actually has a good amount of stuff. And this is actually a belt buckle because people of this generation wear belts like this.
Yeah.
But now I don't know. What would you think if they'd had made the pin a belt buckle?
No, too gaudy.
I don't know, buddy.
I'm not.
But then on the back, it's a Dean Ambrose. It has the Dean Ambrose logo. And then on the back, it has Loot Crate exclusive. All right. So, and I will say that I'm looking for a belt that I can put that on.
So I still have yet to find one that I can put the damn thing on there.
But
darn.
I will not wear a belt buckle of that size.
And now goes to the last item in the box.
The premier item.
What's in the box?
The creme de la creme.
Right.
The piece de resistance.
The reason we all bought
we are international.
So what we have here is a nice new day. Riding a unicorn.
I just realized it's a video and I look like dork.
Well, what's new, bro?
Look at the camera.
Look at the camera, jerk.
So it's new day.
Famous last words. I was like, I'm not going to be on the camera. I'm not on the camera. What?
The best part of this video is the comic relief of you gentlemen and my laughing insane child.
For those people who need a figurine of 3 grown men riding a unicorn,
here you go.
We have it for you.
However, before we get too further into this, I mean, there's no movable parts. It's pretty sturdy quality. However, I think I would probably get in trouble if I put this on my shelf and certain people showed up. I mean, to me, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that detailing of Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E Langston.
I mean, 3 guys riding a unicorn
together
in today's society.
Hey, they're the 3 best friends that anyone could have.
But, I mean, can you even ride a unicorn today? Isn't that against the law?
Depends on what circus you go to. And if they've glued the horn on right.
It's not illegal, so to speak. It's just frowned upon.
But the millennials...
The whole point is gluing the horns on. That's what they get all mad about.
The millennials will get upset.
Only if I use a hot glue gun.
I mean, this is like My Little Pony here.
This is a brony, sir.
But
you know how butthurt they get.
The theme of this crate was...
The first.
And it came with a treat yourself to another crate on the back. And it comes with a whole big flyer of...
Wait, open. Keep going.
Of probably Xavier Woods. Look at that.
Facts and figures, but there's more. There's more, Rob.
when you think it's safe to put it away, Nakamura.
And apparently he took a lesson from Stan, the old crack shot.
I mean, he's enjoying his time on the mat.
I bet you enjoy your time on the mat, don't you? All right, so then, but
It's a good little interview with Xavier Woods. Talks about his love of video games and his love of technology and why he got into the business. And then it has what your actually crate includes this month. Hey, Vanna. And can we even say Vanna? Is Vanna around?
yeah, he don't get the book out of
So
there.
it has the book with
We don't
the
need to
items in
show
the book.
the book.
Just in case, you get your box.
and
get
you're
the
not
box.
sure what everything else was on top of it.
You can
Right.
look at the bottom.
Or you get home and you realize somebody in your house opened the box. You can actually say, wait a minute,
What am I missing?
did they take anything out of the box?
Right. And at the bottom, there's a picture of New Day. Y'all never noticed that before, did you?
No.
It says the first, I'm pretty sure. And then you got New Day.
We're learning as we go, people. But that is our first edition on the first WWE Slam Crate.
Did
Now
you
Brian can
just
put his glasses
slam
on.
that?
Brian can put his glasses on so he can see.
See.
But, so that was the first. Oh, wait. Big fat guy. Sit down. Hide the gun.
All right, so as we...
But we're not done. We've got other things to introduce to you all tonight. And while Brian's getting ready to do that, I will start putting this stuff back in the box.
Yeah, we just have to get this out of the way now.
So let's move on.
All right, so next on the agenda is something I've really been looking forward to.
Because if you're regular followers of our show or listeners, you know that we talk about comics, we talk about video games, we talk about pretty much anything except what's going on in the world today. Because we want it as an escape from reality.
Right.
Escape from reality.
Sometimes we talk about that. I'm gonna let you do it, Vanna.
Look up
All
to the skies and see.
So after
I'm
we
just a fool. Oh, sorry. I guess we're not on that anymore.
after we got the NXT 2K17 version,
Correct. 2K17.
and there was the whole get it out of here.
It's more like a talk show than a.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like Johnny Carson here, Ed McMahon.
Yes.
And we
Yes!
got, that's my ear. You put that shit in too.
You are correct, sir.
Keep it PG.
I can't if you're yelling in my ear.
Johnny never cussed.
Well, I bet you Johnny did. I bet you there's a lot of outtakes where Johnny cussed.
Look at the camera.
Oh, I gotta look at the camera.
You
I
look
gotta
at the
be
people.
professional.
You look at the people.
So,
Everyone's paying your salary.
I found my first Then, Now, and Forever pack,
Right.
and we're gonna open it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Can't wait to see
Here
what's
we
in
Found it
there.
go.
at Target.
Drum roll, please.
It's real nice.
And
You
the only
got it
reason I'm
started.
doing this is just for shits and giggles. Oh, there I go.
Ah, jeez, Johnny.
So,
Dude.
covers, different airs. There's the Boss Man. And what I'm looking for, there's Kurt Hennig. Oh, this dastardly Tom Pritchard. Some Bray Wyatt. I don't know. Kofi.
Nothing but love for you, David.
Seth. Oh, another arch nemesis is coming up. There's Bruno. The $50 man himself.
Oh, the hammer.
Greg Valentine.
Drop the hammer
Those
on
watching
that price.
this is the NWA television title signed by a bunch of different
Television champions.
television champs.
Except for Greg Valentine.
Except for Greg Valentine, because everybody else wanted $20 a pop. Greg Valentine wanted
50. 50.
50. He was sitting there doing nothing.
So here's a Lex Luger in Wolfpack shirt.
Flexi Lexi.
Wolfpack shirt.
Wolfpack in the. No.
Rude, Pillman, Triple H. Oh, I love me some Stephanie.
She probably has that thrown in her house.
Probably. The Rock.
That's
On
what she sits
party.
in. That's what she sits in the office. I gotta go and see the boss. Go ahead. Hello.
Alrighty.
You want Friday off, do you?
So here is our first quiz of 2 Tom Pritchards.
Okay.
And as you can tell, they're different.
They are different. They are different.
Same numbers on the back.
As you can plainly see.
So one has a gold Tops logo up in the corners, and the other has not.
Interesting.
So we'll lay them there. And here's a special Triple H D-Generation X.
Then the card for if you forgot what you were buying.
No, it's a coupon. It's a coupon.
A coupon.
$3 off a value box. Oh, Bailey versus Emma.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Rusev versus Kalisto. Nakamura's first, and it even says first. NXT card.
Former NXT champion.
Shh, people might not have watched yet.
And Elias Sampson.
Crap ass singer that sucked. So here's the first one. You'll notice the Tops logo information there at the top there.
And the bottom.
In the bottom. And then here's the one without.
It is a quandary.
Yes, so we'll have to do some research.
Ah, the buggery bastards.
I just can't believe it's Tom Pritchard. Why could it be Tom Pritchard?
Tom Pritchard.
That would be, as they say, the joke's on you, sir.
Tom's in back going, I got 2 cards.
Royalty check.
However, if you're into trading cards, this series does have a plethora
Cornucopia
of chase cards to include autographs, single autographs, double autographs, triple autographs. So you probably maybe get,
triple stamp and double stamp.
Yeah. So you might get a tag team with 2 autographs and then one with the tag team and the manager.
Whoop, there it is.
Shirt relics, all types of stuff. Mat relics, mask, face paint, medallion card, which could be fun, I guess.
Well, that's
So,
cool.
yeah.
What did this come out of?
What? That's the NXT. That's the one I got. The numbered Baron Corbin card. Numbered.
Didn't drop.
It has a number on it.
Yeah, because Stan Samoa Joe doesn't.
All right, so next up on our list of things to show you tonight is...
Where do you want to go? You want to go yours? Or you want to go this? I think it's Rob's turn. Rob's turn.
All right, so like the boxes you can see in the back, there's the Marvel boxes, there's the Star Wars bounty boxes. Those are all boxes made by
Funko.
Now, Funko also does DC Legion of Collectors. Now, I've done this since they first came out. Each month starts a silhouette of whatever the box's theme is. Like the first one was Batman versus Superman, so it had Batman on it because Batman's better than Superman.
What?
And then it when the Suicide Squad box came out, it was Harley Quinn on the front. This is
The Joker.
The smoker.
The Joker on the front. Now, this box was labeled
He's a
villains.
Joker.
You not buying what we said? That's the Joker? Let me draw some lips for you. Probably. It's the Joker. Joker.
Now, it was the Joker box. This month's theme was villains. All right, Batman villains. So, when you open the box,
Wait, before you open, we should advise our watching audience. The contents, China, Vietnam, and USA, but they're all assembled in Mexico. So, Funko is a world company.
World.
World. Go ahead, Rob.
Internationally known.
If you wanted to know, that's what's on their label right there, because everybody needs to know where their box comes from.
Hey, what's in the box?
Some people are particular.
Now, for those people that will look at it and go,
You want me?
"Oh no, I'm taking the home."
Here, let's swap.
No, we're good.
Because I don't want you butting my face. No.
Now,
Best
you open the box,
unboxing video.
just like the other box, it includes some, graphics on the inside. These are Batman villains on the inside: Harley Quinn, Catwoman, the Riddler, Joker.
I have to ask you to stop
Penguin.
outlining Harley Quinn that way.
Now, on the top of the box, you have here.
Dang it, Rob, get out of my way.
That's it. He's storming off the side.
Now, you see on the box, it has each month it includes a patch and a pin. This month's patch is Bane,
one of the best videos ever.
and then the pin is Riddler.
Riddler.
So,
Are you sure?
now,
Riddle me this.
riddle me this. Shut up.
Wait,
Did you show him?
did you take the pins and patches off to show them? Or
No.
are you just going to leave them on your box?
Your
You
co-host does
stop,
not
Rob.
approve.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
No, Rob, they're not ready.
Something tells me none of the rest of them have come off.
No, Rob, it is too sexy. Do not do it. Oh, I'm not showing this.
Show the people what they want to see.
Cool.
Bane.
Now this one I'm gonna have to get a little closer because it's a little small.
Yes,
Why
what
did
she
you-
said.
Shut up. The Riddler.
Now,
It is
like I was
Batman.
re-looking at the other boxes, and the Superman box, Superman versus Batman. Superman was on the pin. On the DC TV, Adam was on the pin. Now it includes a comic every month. This comic, unfortunately, has pops on it. They do variant covers of different Batman, and it's actually supposed to be Batman 23, but it's Riddler number 1.
2. It says 23.2, Rob.
Now, just in case you get lost, it includes what's coming next. Next month is DC Legacy, and then it has a map of what's in the box. So, it shows you what's in the box. Now, the difference is, in some boxes, it shows you there are variants in the boxes. Like last month was Women of DC, and it had a shirt. You could either get a shirt
Why
of
don't you sit down, Rob?
the villains or.
Because you're at the top of the camera.
Why is he's pushing me around?
I'm just trying to keep
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Somebody got to keep y'all in line.
This is
No.
the greatest unboxing video in the history of unboxing videos.
Stan's saying that because he's not in it.
And
But
that's
anyway.
why it's the greatest.
Now, this is a map of what's in the box. Like I said, the Women of DC box, they had a Women of DC villain shirt and a Women of DC hero shirt. And so, we got the hero shirt with Catwoman on it and some other female heroes. And it was actually a nice shirt. It wasn't a pop shirt. Now, sorry, I don't mean to down pops. I'm just saying. But in this box this month we have
He means it, yeah.
Dorbs, a two-faced vinyl collectible Dorbs.
He has a thing for pops. Doesn't like it.
Each collector out here includes a sticker that says it's exclusive of the Legion of Collectors.
Well, why didn't he take it out? I took mine out.
Now, this month it includes a Catwoman pop.
Old school.
Surprise, there's a
Old
pop.
school.
Pop!
Old school.
And every month includes a garment of some wearable type. This month, normally it's a t-shirt. This month is actually different. It is actually a Batman hat, a Joker hat, a pop Joker hat. It's actually a pretty cool looking hat.
Notice the theme, though. Pop.
It's got the J on the back.
It's that crappy flat bill. Hate those.
Well, you just bend it.
They
Superman.
snap back. They're called snapback.
And then
They're not.
the last item is
Ooh.
a Joker mug. And actually, if the mug is like the picture, it's actually a pretty cool mug. And it is. It is. Look at those eyes. Those eyes are getting to you all, aren't they?
Buy the box. Buy the box.
Don't drop it. That would be funny.
This thing's worth millions. This thing's worth $50. It's like those people on. Have you ever seen the Antique Roadshow? Mm-hmm. Where those people get on there and they're like, "I found this in my grandfather's attic. We've been trying to get him to throw it away for years."
What are you doing?
Showing on the roadmap.
They don't want to see that.
Of course they do.
But there you go. There you have it.
Put that back in there.
There you go. There you have it. That's the DC Legion of Collectors box. Now, I will say, size-wise, this box is the biggest box that they've presented so far.
Did it go in your big box?
I'm very selective what goes in my big box there, big boy.
I'm just curious.
Now, notice he's mouthy now that he's not on the camera. But
I'm still on the camera.
It's right there.
I'm right there.
That means I'm Johnny and he's Ed.
I'm the ugly guy sitting beside you. No, if you don't have a pin, you can't be Johnny.
Everybody.
We've got her. Oh, camera. Oh, camera. Oh,
and unfortunately, in every show, somebody's got to leave. Look, where's Johnny? Where'd he go?
Now I'll be banned.
Now, that was the DC Collector box. Now, we're moving on to Brian's favorite thing. I know what you're thinking, and we're not talking about that.
We can't do that on YouTube.
Sit down, Rob. There's no sense.
No, it's your toy.
Down. Sit down.
This is a great video.
I'm celebrating this. It's the greatest unboxing video of all time.
I was in front for 2 boxes. You can be in front for 2 boxes.
And the good thing about this one is it's a little simpler.
Yes, it's a lot simpler. So we'll move this out the way for you. There, Johnny. So,
we're gonna get sued by
go and give me your take.
Now, if we could pan this camera around, you all would see exactly what we're talking about in the icon ground zero threshold of collecting. But, and I will say on Brian's behalf, some of these icons are international.
Internationally known.
Yes,
he got them across the border.
We did bring them back from Canada.
Now, in probably one of the best lines of figures that they have brought out in a long time for DC figures, we have got the Icon. Now, Brian, how many exactly are in the Icon series right now?
Currently there are 16. John Stewart should be out, and I just don't have him yet. But Firestorm is number 16.
And folks, he has them all.
Except for Stewart.
Out of curiosity.
So if you have one of these and you would like to send it to him, email him and he'll let you know where he lives. Or at least where the mail goes.
Yeah. I'll give you a P.O. box.
Which incarnation of Firestorm is this?
Alright, so in the DC Icon set, each figure is based on a particular character out of a particular issue or series. And this right here, Firestorm, is from the Trinity War. Trinity War, right there. It says so on the side. Which...
Okay, here comes the random hand in the screen.
Don't
touch me there!
Well, wait a second. We'll get to...
There's more.
We'll get to take them out here in a
Well,
second.
wait. There's more.
We'll get to take them out in a second.
From the Trinity series. Keep going.
So, but anyway, so that's where the Firestorm comes from.
Right on.
So we're going to open the box for the first time. Which...
And folks, this is a landmark event.
Yes.
Okay? This is from a guy who, when you go to the store to buy something like this, it's opened in the car on the way home.
Yes.
He has waited until this video, this moment, with you all,
the world,
to experience this for the first time.
Yes.
And I'm the awkward man sitting in this seat when he should be sitting in this seat because now I'm just like taking up space.
Well,
The story of my life, fat guy taking up space.
well, in case he breaks it.
Woo! Alrighty. Should we have...
Because I'm not touching that for the first time. Not losing it, breaking it.
Alright. So, we have what is perhaps one of the coolest DC figures ever made. Firestorm And these things are so articulable that sometimes you got to find a sweet spot to get them to stand up. Go ahead, try that, buddy.
You'll notice multiple points of articulation in all the joints.
He'll never stand up.
The translucent fire on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Also, some degree of translucence if you're looking at the plates here on the center. And also the metallic paint job on the arms and the legs. And we'll do a quick close-up here. Show you what we got.
Help if you got it in the camera. Hey, look, it's me and Firestorm.
Hello
hey,
there.
buddy.
Hi, Rob. How's it going? I heard you put some in your box.
He got you.
And there's the backside.
Stan likes the backside.
There we go. Perfect for Brian.
Alrighty, there you go. That's fantastic. Leave it to Stan. Stan, you're not going to be allowed in these unboxing videos anymore. Alright, so the other cool thing about these DC icons is most of them
Woo!
have some type of accessories. So for Firestorm,
I heard a click. I was like, he broke it.
And this is awkward.
we're going to pop the hands off. And then we're going to take these other hands.
Now, if you're a big comic book fanatic, Firestorm is great for his nuclear powers and also transmutation of different substances. So the powers are indicated here in the accessories that Brian is attaching to Mr. Firestorm. Very carefully, I hope.
Yeah, trying to.
We will do a close-up shot. Yes, I said we will do a close-up shot.
Maybe.
They're going to be like, is this like a bad kung fu movie? What the hell?
All right, so let's get the instructions here.
Edit. Later.
Oh, so I have to take off one more piece.
Oh my God.
So we're now
Please, Brian, don't take off that piece.
Elbow deep.
He is your father. Sorry.
And then,
I feel really bad for Firestorm right now. I mean, he needs
For
a
those
hand.
of you out there that pre-ordered 2K17 but didn't get this,
Womp, womp, womp,
you're missing
womp.
out.
Stop playing with shit. Put it up.
NXT Finn Balor figurine statue of the Demon.
Get well soon.
He'll be back. He'll be back, and he will take on the longest reigning Universal World Champion.
So says Chris Jericho.
For those who live in like the 32nd WWE universe and forget everything.
That is pretty tight.
That would be Firestorm.
Okay. There we go.
With the accessories.
If you look at that, you see his hands, the nuclear powers there. Pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Also translucent, somewhat see-through.
Yes. No, I did not put
Thank
the
you
hands
for
in
the-
quite
thank
all
you.
the way, but that's Firestorm. So he will go in the collection.
He will. And again, as he points out, see my bald head? There's a ton of them over here that you can't see me, so pointing is...
Yeah.
Shut up, Stan. Okay,
Dan's
sir.
going over here, which he's over there, and he's not over there, and the camera's there. You still can't. You can see his big fat elbow.
I suck at this, alright? That's just why I'm not on camera.
Now, one of the cool things we've decided to do since we're starting this foray into videoing and the YouTube or whatever channels we put this on is we're going to start, as you can see in the shot, we have two wrestling titles. The NWA television title, and then the very rare, very coveted WCW World Heavyweight title. This is the one that took place of the big gold when the big gold went to New York, the big money, and then WCW was left with nothing. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start a series. I hope that wasn't valuable over there. That just fell off. But anyway, act like it didn't happen. Brian didn't notice. Now we're gonna start a series on belts and the history of the belt and our favorite memories of matches that we saw with these belts. And so just keep in mind, and hopefully this video hasn't scared you all away, and you'll see it again. Because the next video is going to have Stan in it. And I will be behind the camera, out of the scene and out of the shot.
Wow. Rob has
Because I have a feeling the comments we're going to hear on this is, get that man to shut up. We want to see
I don't know why you sell yourself short.
Now, the thing
You are
about
probably
it
the
is,
most photogenic of us all.
if
Photogenic?
the things about it is the comments that we see
What is it?
that we want to see Stan have to be from somebody else's
A
screen
voice for
name
TV and a face for radio.
than his family.
Yes! Hi-oh!
He can have comments of people supporting him, but they have to be outside his family for us to take into account.
So, you can like us on Facebook.
Hold on, wait.
The best thing about that is you can't unlike it. You can go,
Actually, yeah,
Well, you can.
they kind of can.
this box, get us out!
I'm pretty sure Stan said he had somebody dump his ass earlier.
I know.
Hey,
Stan, before he even said hello to us tonight, before he even said hello, he goes, "Hey guys, I lost a follower on Twitter.
Wow.
It's probably one of those forum bot sites, but I lost a friend on Twitter."
we'll check the audio.
Yeah. What?
This just keeps going because no one's going to hit that little
Something-
red button
something
over there.
grab your
Turn it
attention.
off.
Something grab your attention? Well, I mean, you know.
We
So
will
if
be
you have
hitting
any
it
ideas
momentarily.
of anything you want to see, any videos that you want,
That's
any
my dog right there.
items that you want to for us to promo,
Talk
send them
about.
to us. Now, we'll say we're going to be trying to talk. We're going to talk about it. Maybe do a card game or do some RPG games or something like that while on the video. So we're going to do some gameplay and some video unboxings and stuff like that. So if you have any ideas, just let us know. If you want to send it to us free, that's even better. Because, come on, man.
Yeah, everybody loves free.
Free. The best nation in the world.
Donation!
Donate.
And
He's going
remember,
to flip the pencil a pin again.
I already did it. It's on video. All I
Let's
gotta
do it
is
again.
That's all Kurt Hennig did was one time.
one time.
I don't
one
have to
take.
do it.
One take, Kurt.
That's it. I did it. And I'm perfect.
While he's suffering. You can like our videos right here on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us
Where's
on
the like
Twitter.
button? Like,
The like button would be down there. Down where? Down there.
I'm going to put it over here because I'm polite.
Click like, click subscribe. Send us your comments, your feedback. Unless it's hate mail, then send it all to Rob. And with that, we thank you
Wait,
for...
wait. And with that,
We want to let
Delvo
you...
and me are like say good night.
Good night. That's a 42-minute video.
Yeah, we did fucking 20 million.
And we are still live here on Spreaker.
Oh.
We want
Wait,
to
oh.
thank everyone
When
for
we
joining
thought it was
us.
safe to go back inside.
We want to thank everybody for joining us here on our first attempt into video. Oh, Jesus.
I'm the Sonic.
Now, I will say that the reason we did it this way is because, one, it's a work in progress, and two,
It's not a video of my jump.
this is the biggest room we have with steady equipment. We got it. And come on, this place got props. None of the place we have props. And the video's over, so Nature Boy goes back in the box.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Go to your home!
Hey, don't shake the nature.
So, quick question for you guys. You guys caught a majority of NXT's TAKEOVER event tonight.
Whoa.
Amazing. Survivor Series has a high bar tomorrow.
Match of the night, what do you think?
Ooh, match of the night. Said night.
Now, here's what I've been reading. What I've been reading is that on Twitter...
It doesn't matter what you've been reading.
Stupid Rock, I hate you. I'm just kidding. I like you, Rock. I heard the tag team match 2 out of 3 falls was probably match of the night. Could have been. The reception for Bobby Roode was
Crazy.
glorious.
Oh, I mean, the people were going nuts, but I think Dillinger had a bigger pop than Bobby Roode did. And I would put their match almost as a match of the night as well.
I might agree with that.
I mean, they set the bar from jump. So, I mean, you got that, boom. I think the lowest match of the night was probably the Dusty Classic final, I think.
Yeah.
I think that would have been the to me. I mean, the cool stipulation of them putting Paul Ellering over the ring in the
crash
box.
cage, yep.
You know, I could see that as a stipulation in the future for like Kofi Kingston or, you know,
Xavier Woods.
The Miz, like
Maurice
Maurice
in the cage.
You know,
Sounds kind of cool.
Obviously, they'd have to put a solid floor in that thing before they put her up in there. But
I mean, she's used to being in cages with music playing.
I didn't say that.
Know I'm right. Don't lie.
But I mean, every match was high quality. Now, I think if in my thoughts is that they're going to have. This is in the same arena. Am I correct? This is going to be the same arena as tomorrow night.
I want to say yes. I'm not positive of it, but I think you're right. Yes.
Because the setup of the ring said very, very WWE to me. I told that to Brian very early off. It was like the arena setup was very WWE, not NXT.
Big event style.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, hey, look at us.
Oh, and it was packed too. Make no bones about it. It was packed.
And I mean, obviously Triple H is a genius, but to start the match, to start the pay-per-view off with two Canadian wrestlers in Canada, Bobby Roode and Ty Dillinger, smart move.
Yep.
I mean, you had people in the palm of your hand from the beginning.
What did you guys think about how Mickie James looked on her return to WWE or NXT?
That's where I was about to go. Way to just cut.
Go where?
We here.
I actually thought, and I was quite impressed with her. I mean, it shows what a true professional she is. To probably not wrestle on that level in a while, and then to give as good as she got, make it look good, put Asuka in a few compromising positions, and there were a couple times you actually thought she might win. So I thought it was good. I hope they bring it back for a couple more matches with Asuka. Especially when Asuka held up the belt and just kind of laughed in her face.
I mean, at the beginning of the match, Mickie James they shook hands, and then Mickie threw her out of the ring. So then Mickie James held the ropes for her, and Asuka looked at her, smiled, and went through the bottom rope instead of the middle rope that Mickie was holding open. So then, a few minutes later, Asuka did the same thing to Mickie, and Mickie just, I think she slapped the taste out of her mouth or something. But you could see definitely the eyes blink, and the lights flicker there for a minute of Mickie James, like, oh, wait a minute. This isn't the same women's wrestling that was there before, Right. But she stayed with her. She stayed with her toe to toe. It'd be hard to say that these were the first time these people were in the ring together. But for a fact that, unless it's on a show we didn't see or hear of, it's the first time they've been in the ring together. And I think she's got a quality. She still can go. So I'd bring her back.
Yeah, I mean, I think she
I'd sign her.
I think she was probably holding something back, and they could, because it almost felt like you were about to see another 5-star match, something that was about to rival Charlotte and Sasha. Almost. You know what I'm saying? They were so close to going to being put in that category, but they just came up a little short with it. But I honestly think if you put them two back in the ring together and you just turn them loose, there's no telling what you'll see.
I mean, I think, like you said, I think bringing her back would be great for the talent that's there. Because you got to think, really, right now in NXT, Asuka is your measuring stick of can they handle it on the main roster. Mm-hmm. But the main roster, especially in one brand, is in desperate need of somebody like Asuka.
Oh, yeah.
So how much longer are you going to hold Asuka back for the benefit of everybody else when it would benefit the whole if she would go up?
I think in this case, when you look at the women's roster, on Raw it's stacked, and on SmackDown it's struggling. Not because Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss aren't capable, but they are the only two main players carrying that brand for the female division. You put Asuka on SmackDown, you've got a main player, but who do you have that fills in that gap in NXT?
Mickie James.
If you decide to re-sign her, and I think that's a smart decision. But what I would
you got
probably
a veteran women wrestler that can show them how to have a successful career.
I would probably re-sign Mickie James, but put her on the main roster. I would put her in SmackDown to keep star power there, but also to keep Asuka in a position to elevate the women's division of NXT until that next shining star comes through, whether it's a Tessa Blanchard, Rachel Ellering, or whomever they've been scouting. But I think that what SmackDown needs right now, to your point, is major star power, and they need somebody that can elevate the division. And I think a person like Mickie James can do that better in the veteran role than Asuka. I mean, Asuka's going to be a star. I don't think there's any argument for that. But I mean, let's be honest here. If you put her on Raw, she's going to have to run through everybody, and she will probably. You put her on SmackDown, it's no contest. I mean, I'm a big fan of Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss, but when you put them in the ring with Asuka, I have a hard time believing they could have a chance to win.
I would agree. I mean,
or Nikki Bella.
But I mean, you look at the match tomorrow, the women's match tomorrow, and there are women on the SmackDown team is more fluid for the women.
Yeah,
I mean, you've got Carmella, Nikki Bella,
Naomi,
Becky Lynch,
and
Alexa Bliss, that all wrestle every day.
Yep.
And then you look at Raw, and they've thrown Alicia Fox in the ring,
which again, still to me,
and
doesn't
I'm
make
like,
sense. Yeah,
she's not on TV, and then and now you've got Nia Jax, who hasn't talked to anybody character wise or anything,
right?
And is now all right. Now I'm going to be a team player,
right?
And that's, I was telling Brian, that's my whole issue with tomorrow night. Is it just seems like we're throwing kayfabe out the window for one night.
Don't say the K word. Oh God! All the old school fans are now angry at you, Rob. They're like, I'm coming to get Rob because he just said the kayfabe, the kizzafabe word.
Then stop listening to Dave Meltzer.
Don't say Meltzer. Jeez, I can't believe it. Dave, he didn't mean that, buddy. He didn't mean that.
Well,
I'm not re-upping my subscription, by the way.
For me, tomorrow night, when you look at the teams, it really shows you how much of a difference one show has compared to the other one.
Yeah.
And it shows you like what one show is weak in as compared to the other show.
I mean, it does show you the focal points from the draft. It really highlights it. The focal point for Raw was really their main event level. And you can see that in their team for the singles combatants and also in their tag teams. Because they've got, I mean, it's all star power in their tag division.
But in on the opposite side of that, with the tag teams, that's all they have.
True.
When you look at SmackDown last week, and they did the tag team, the Raw, the SmackDown tag team,
and they have 10 legit tag teams.
And then they have a whole nother tag,
Yeah.
And I kept thinking, why is some of these on the other side of the ring not in the team?
Well, one team didn't wrestle at all, was it?
Well, it was
Rhino and
Slater were on the outside.
Right. So that was actually 11 bona fide tag teams.
Yeah, which really says a lot with what WWE is doing with their undercard and midcard. They finally caught on that, hey, if we don't have anything to do with these guys as singles performers, let's tag them up. Let's make sure something's happening there. And plus, I think their tag division is a lot more exciting. Even though we all agree that the Club, the New Day, and Enzo and Cass are great. I mean, it's just those three, and they're just kind of in a hot seat right now. There's really nobody else. I mean, the Golden Truth is not going to come out on Monday night and win the tag straps. Sorry, Goldust. Sorry, Usher.
Well, you never know. That might be the team that dethrones them now that you said something.
This is the team that traded away their spot in the Survivor Series match for the Shining Stars timeshare. Thanks, guys. Good job.
I mean, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But then you look at it and all right, where SmackDown has the tag teams and they have the main event talent,
right?
They have no mid card talent. Like when you're sit there and you're stuck with who's going to go for the IC title. All right, it's going to be Dolph Ziggler. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's going to be Miz.
Oh, that bothered me so much.
It's going to be Dolph Ziggler and the Miz. And I mean, I'm sorry. How many years have we seen Dolph Ziggler versus the Miz?
I mean,
and it's not as exciting as it would be, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
Right.
Where you can see that all the time.
Well, and here's the things that really bother me about that. One, putting the belt back on Miz, while not a bad thing overall, because Miz is probably the most over heel they have on that show right now. But what bothers me is you put so much time and effort into that storyline with Dolph Ziggler. He finally gets the belt, and then it's not even a month. We're taking it back.
Mm-hmm. You can't. And he's the one that, and like here's where I would have done the storyline is he's the one that set the open challenge.
Right. So it should have been him to keep his open challenge. Yes.
Right. He open challenged. Sami Zayn accepted Dolph's open challenge.
Right.
Well then, if the character had been the way it is and Miz won, first thing I'd have done as champ is been like, there's no open challenge.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a new champ.
As the heel, that would have made so much sense. I agree with you.
I'd come out tomorrow night and go, I didn't agree to this.
Yeah, this was Dolph's idea. Yeah.
Dolph can wrestle you, but it's not for the belt.
And there's the other problem. Miz is threatened, if he doesn't win the title this past Tuesday, that he's going to get traded to Raw for Cesaro or Sami Zayn. Well, as it appears on the surface, before that match takes place between the two, it seems like SmackDown has the opportunity to get rid of The Miz and get Sami Zayn, and also gain the Cruiserweight division this coming Sunday. But Miz wins the belt. Now it's Miz against Sami Zayn. I'm not saying that The Miz can't have a good match with Sami Zayn, but I'm concerned that this match is really going to suck. And I think it'll be not for lack of effort for these guys. I think they'll both try their best, but I think we would have seen better chemistry between Sami Zayn and Dolph Ziggler instead of The Miz and Sami Zayn. Plus, what this really leads me to believe is that the Intercontinental title could possibly go to Raw, and The Miz pays consequences for that, but how that happens, I don't know.
Well, I guess in their little minds that when they win the Cruiserweight division, that'll take place of the IC title.
Right.
I mean, I don't understand how you cannot have SmackDown win the Cruiserweight title when it's going to broadcast directly after.
I mean, I don't get the whole idea of talking about trades, threatening trades, and all of that, and then just botching it in such a fashion. And it's not to say, again, I'm not saying that The Miz can't be a top heel. I think he's proven he can. But in this role with his feud with Daniel Bryan, it's like it was all for nothing. And then, of course, on Talking Smack this past Tuesday, they had Daniel Bryan basically admit, oh, well, I didn't really get the okay for that, so I guess there was not going to be a trade. So it was just all hype, and that really sucked.
Yeah, I would just...
And this is where I think SmackDown is falling into the I'm the number 2 show again. I mean, they've always said how SmackDown is not number 2, it's just another brand. But when you openly have Sami Zayn, who is hot right now, talent-wise, going against The Miz, who is, like, kind of just there. I mean, his character is great. He plays his character to a T.
Right.
The whole I'm a diva, I'm a star, I demand respect. He's playing it to a T. He's playing a good character. It's just, as we said, my big, WWE needs more mid-card talent. And my big issue with this whole event tomorrow, I was telling Brian earlier, is there should be singles matches. Like AJ Styles should go against, it should be AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose in a cage or something. The war to settle the score. It should be Kevin Owens versus somebody for the Universal title. And then what you do is you use the Survivor Series teams per brand to build up your mid-card talent that don't get much TV time.
Right.
Like your Titus O'Neills and people like that. And let them, let them suffer consequences if they lose.
Getting the consequences, The Undertaker comes out Tuesday night, announces that he's back to digging holes and taking souls, and says that if SmackDown fails to win the 5-on-5 challenge for I guess what would be the main event before Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. What do you think about The Undertaker coming back and seemingly full time?
I think he looks in pretty good shape. I'll wait and see him in the ring, but he looks better than I anticipated.
I was kind of hoping he'd take Shane's place.
Yeah, me too.
So was I.
Because, I mean, they're again showing where you are talent division when you're like, all right, who do we need in this hole? Oh, wait a minute. Let's put the GM.
Yeah, I mean, to me...
Or the commissioner.
The whole thing with Baron Corbin and the injury and all that, I didn't really understand it because I guess what it was Kalisto getting his revenge. Which, I understood that. But, I mean... Stranger things have happened, I guess, on SmackDown and Raw. I would have expected
Baron Corbin needs to be a better actor.
Yeah, he didn't sell it real well, and that whole I'm gonna trip. I tripped.
My knee! My knee!
Nobody really bought it. And then, of course, the drop kick into the steps, which wasn't really a drop kick. Again, just too many glaring holes there. I'm nitpicking, but it bothered me. Okay, so and we'll sign off here and just put this all to bed. Final thoughts before tomorrow night. SmackDown, Raw, we already have gone over those. Now we're talking about Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. And what's the tagline? Where fantasy warfare gets real? What do you guys think?
If they're smart, it's a no contest. About 10 minutes in. And it continues for a couple of months with one being on one brand, one being on the other, and they don't get an opportunity to touch each other until WrestleMania.
Because if one touches the other, they're fired.
Yeah, just somehow or another they need to be kept separate, and at WrestleMania that could be your second or third main event, and just let them go to town.
Hot finish. Maybe they brawl.
No,
they go
I
to the
say
crowd.
they just start beating the tar out of each other.
Right, exactly.
And the ref has to throw them out.
Right.
Because then nobody will stop. So.
Could you see them busting each other open?
Oh, that'd be even better. Has Goldberg ever bled?
Except for by his own doing? No. Sorry, Goldberg. I mean, who could forget you throwing your arm through a windshield and tearing your tricep or bicep? And then, of course, Brock Lesnar, who's done a shooting star press and almost killed himself. You know. But I digress.
But I mean, I agree. I think it's a non-finish tomorrow. I think a match of that caliber doesn't finish on Survivor Series.
I bet you Goldberg wins tomorrow night, and then on Monday Night Raw, Brock Lesnar beats the crap out of him. Goldberg comes out. I've done everything I said I was going to do. Like I said, Brock, you're next, and you were last. Blah, blah, blah. I'm out of here. And here comes Paul Heyman for the distraction, and then Brock Lesnar beats the crap out of him. Setting it up for the rubber match. I hate that term. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, for WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, both. Who knows?
I say you put them both in the Rumble.
And have them eliminated.
I say they have no finish tomorrow night. You put them both in the Rumble, and they get in the Rumble at the same time. One's a number or whatever, the other one's and then they fight, and they eliminate each other because they're pissed, and they're fighting again. And they go to the back, and they finish it at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, realistically...
How about if they did it in the middle of the Rumble? They go under the rope, and then at the end of the Rumble, they come back to the ring, and they cause...
You got James Ellsworth sitting there going, I won the Rumble! And then Brock just Brock picks him up with one hand and goes,
no, you didn't.
It's like Rey Mysterio into the 18-wheeler.
Marcus. Oh, God.
It's a lawn dart. Bam!
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, with that, of course, we will be live on the simulcast of Spreaker.com.
Whoop, whoop.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing video. We will be posting it very soon. I can't wait to see the responses. I really can't. But for Rob.
Yo. Eddie. We miss you, buddy.
Brian.
Deuces.
And I'm Stan Grubb saying thanks again for listening. Catch us on Facebook at the Corner to Corner Show, cornertocornerwrestling.com, and on Twitter at C2C Radio Show.
Or Stan will probably start another simulcast on his way home.
Damn.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Just like any other WWE program, we cut it off right.